How do you assert yourself, push your potential, keep climbing in your career? Because what I hear you saying is that you love challenges, reinventing yourself. You keep climbing, but you're not defined by it. So how do you, as an individual, in particular as a woman, how do you continue to make, progress in your potential and build success while at the same time remembering your values, staying grounded, and understanding that you're not defined by this? How do you do both at the same time? I think oftentimes, sometimes people get trapped by this journey of success, and that's all they become. They forget about like themselves and their values, and they forget that they're not this. So like in COVID, for example, when all that stuff fell apart for people also fell apart. Their identity came crashing down, their self-worth, their confidence completely was shattered because all of the accomplishments and the accolades and all of their pushing and their challenges, it ended up becoming them. They forgot that they were so much more than that. So I'm curious for you, how do you continue to climb in these different pillars while at the same time remembering like they don't define me at all? And God forbid, if they were to go away tomorrow, I'd still be good and I can reinvent myself and pick myself back up.
I wish I would have the words to articulate what you just said, Netta. I don't know. I honestly, I'm learning that. I want to share that Netta and I, she's my executive coach. And so my leader invested in building us up, right? Because we're a flat organization, but we know that we wanted to grow as a team. And Netta, I don't know the answer to that yet. I'm learning. I think I know, but I don't know how to articulate what it is that motivates me. It really is my faith, and knowing that I have certain gifts and servant leadership, right? Putting yourself back at the bottom where nobody, like that TV show, like nobody knows your name and you walk in and nobody greets you. And it's humbling. It's humbling. But it really reminds you, like, what do you stand for? Who do you want to serve? Do you want to leave a legacy for your family? Those are the kind of things that I think about a lot. Who on my phone, who do I text the most? Is it my family to lift them up, or do I pay attention to other things? So I don't know yet, Netta. I'm trying to figure that out so that I can share it with others.
It's funny that you mentioned that I was your coach, because I forgot that I was your coach, because you're so amazing that I'm like, wow, like you've done so many amazing things in the world already. Like I didn't even and I invited you because of that. Like I totally missed that connection. One of the things though that I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Irene, is the intent. So the more I know you're accomplishing all of these accolades and pushing and challenging yourself, but it's not coming from a place of self. It's coming from a place of serving. And so your intent behind growing professionally and pushing your potential and challenges isn't necessarily like Irene needs to become more and more. It's more of a, Irene, where else can you make an impact? Well, I can make an impact on the school board, helping change these kids' lives and bring education to a new level here in Nevada. I can serve and push myself, as a legislator to help create, more abundance and impact and economic drive here in Nevada. And so I'm curious if servant leadership, oftentimes it goes overlooked. It's like, I just want to be a leader and I want to manage and I want to grow in my career. But I see in you so much this, which you might not even be able to identify in yourself, but I identified in you, like this need to want to constantly add value and make an impact on the world.
Yeah. And it stemmed from my little brother dying in a tragic accident. So I was, like I said, really comfortable in my executive position at MGM Mirage. And then I got a phone call the 1st of January in 2009 that my little brother had died. And having to go through that with my parents, helping them to deal with the loss of a child, it shook me. And I was like, man, I am so comfortable. And your life, you said it, is just about a minute. And what else can I do? I've received so much. What else can I do? So yes, it's the intent of asking myself, where else can I add value? Because I was really comfortable in making that corporate paycheck. And then I went to no paycheck and lived off of my savings that I had gotten from MGM Mirage. Because here in the state of Nevada, it's difficult. We meet every 2 years as the legislators, and you get paid a total of little over $8,000 every 2 years. And thank goodness for my phenomenal husband that he carried the weight of our finances for our family during that time while I could serve. And so he's a military person and as well. And so I think that that's where it's within me, the need to always ask myself, where can I add value?